Hello, lovelies. This is 5-Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I am so thrilled that you are here today. So I want to mention just before we get started that I have books on Amazon, Manifest a Specific Person workbook, and 33 scripting prompts to manifest a specific person and how to manifest a text message. I'm also available on Patreon. So in the Patreon group, I will answer questions. If you can send me private messages and I will answer them there. Or I also have coaching available if you want to email me at lovebrownmanifest@gmail.com and I will get back with you. Today I want to talk about satisfaction. So one of the keys to manifesting is switching your feeling from feeling unsatisfied, the lack feeling, right? That's kind of how lack feels. It's unsatisfying. And getting your feelings into a satisfied state. That's just, and it just makes you feel good. Like when you feel good, right? So what you need to do is identify thoughts that get you closer to that satisfied state, to feeling satisfied. So when you have a certain thought, my specific person doesn't want me, my specific person hasn't texted me, my specific person is seeing someone else, those thoughts have a feeling connected to them, and those feelings are unsatisfying. They don't feel satisfactory. You are not content, right? They're lacking. They're lacking in what you want. So you need to identify thoughts, even if they're not true. The thoughts don't have to be true now. You're going to make them true by thinking them and feeling them over and over again. That's the thing. So like sometimes people say, this is like lying, Lovey. And it is lying. But it's lying to create a better future, right? I mean, and if lying is something, if that's a trigger for you, if that's something that you really can't handle, like I can't, lying is wrong, I can't do it. Think of it as creating. Think of it as imagination. Think about when children play and they pretend that they're going to go on a rocket ship to the moon. You don't think that they're lying. You think that they're pretending. And they pretend and have that experience. So children's imaginations are really strong. That's why children are actually very good manifestors. But their imaginations are so strong that they're excited to get on that rocket ship and go to the moon in their imagination. And the memories they're forming, it's as if that really happened. Their imagination is that vivid. And so you have to use your imagination in a way that creates that vividness. Now, if you can't get there, if you just can't get to that feeling state of it, that's okay. I mean, it helps to get to that feeling state just so that you can feel good and feel better about what's going on. But you don't have to. Just the thoughts are enough. But you have to stop thinking the thoughts of lack. You have to stop noticing what's in your 3D reality now, because that's recreating what you already have. And you want something different. I want something different when I'm creating something, right? I want a different reality than the one I'm currently living, than the one I've already created with my thoughts, right? That's what I want. I want something different. And I know a lot of people have this experience. I don't know if it's your experience, but a lot of people have this experience where they get in a relationship, they manifest a relationship, they're excited, it's going well, everything's exciting. And then in the relationship, they just have a little niggling thought that things are going bad. Maybe just one text message is returned late, and then that spirals into a lot of other thoughts, and then the relationship ends after you've done a lot of spiraling and thinking about how it's going to end, right? So you're doing that exact same thing, only in reverse, to get your relationship back. If you're getting it back. If you're not, if it's somebody that you've never dated before, that's fine. It doesn't matter. You can still do it, because it all works. It's all manifesting. Anytime you get into a relationship with somebody for the first time, you still manifested it. So you're just trying to switch that feeling of dissatisfaction, that unsatisfactory feeling. You're just dissatisfied into satisfaction, where you feel really satisfied. I'm satisfied with this relationship. I'm satisfied with my life. I'm satisfied with what I'm creating. And that little switch is going to work wonders. And you're going to make that switch with your thoughts and your imagination. You're not going to make it on the outside. Even if you do get a text message or a phone call that gives you a little boost in your feelings, you're going to need to learn how to do it from your inside, from your imagination and your feelings, your thoughts. Whatever you choose. It can be all three. It can be just one of those things. But you choose and you switch how it feels on the inside of you. Or you switch the thoughts that you're thinking. Or you switch both. And you do that with the power of your imagination by taking something that's not here in 3D and creating it on the inside. And then you'll see it on the outside. Does that make sense? I hope that it does. And may you manifest exactly what you want.